It's been a while since I've done a live on YouTube, but I thought this would go well on YouTube as opposed to my Instagram store. So I'm gonna make this quick. But I've been thinking about this a lot the last couple days. The show Naked and Afraid. Um, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's different versions now. There's like an XL where they do groups. It's people who have done previous challenges. But essentially, it is a man and a woman. They are set out in the middle of some barren place, naked, with just a couple tools. I think one or two tools per person, like a fire starter, a knife, like a machete, maybe some other tools. And they are given 21 days to survive and to see how they do. One of the main things I've actually learned from that show is that we are not biological carnivores. And there's a couple things about this show that really irk me and also confirm it at the same time. Because one, there's always this huge, and I feel like it's pushed by producers too, it's kind of this conditioning or pressure around the idea of like being a hunter and going to get your meat, kind of the savagery and primal nature that is. And it makes for good TV because it's suspenseful. And I also think there's a level of kind of ego that leads in that type of nature for men as well, that prideful nature of getting to kill and being able to feed the tribe. There's kind of an egoic nature that goes with killing the animal and being able to bring it home. But no matter how much they hunt and fish too, whether it be, fish from a creek or a river or like killing snakes, whatever animals it is, sometimes they get eggs from nests. It is never enough to actually allow them to thrive. It's always a state of survival mode because the food is always limited. You can never guarantee that you're going to be able to kill or find an animal. And I feel like this type of mind is what keeps a person in survival mode. And two, those people who eat only meat, they will continue to lose weight and get skinny. And they often have bowel issues. They have trouble going poop because it overstresses the kidneys. Oftentimes they are only having water and meat, and they will go weeks without pooping and assume it's just the environment you're in that you're constipated. No, it's because we're not designed to be eating meat only. We're not carnivores. Even if you want to look back to the idea, the concept of hunter-gatherer tribes, it's not hunter tribes. It's not just hunting. It is hunting and gathering. And actually a large proportion of food that those people ate is foraged. It's gathering. The women were gathering fruits and nuts and seeds and leaves and herbs from nature, and that was actually the main source of nutrients. And meats were often the supplement, which is the way I believe it should be. I'm not a big advocate for meat altogether, but if you choose to eat meat, I believe it should be a supplemental food, not a main food. And there's many reasons for that when you get into regenerative nutrition and the way our body, our anatomy is actually built, our digestive systems, our teeth. It is not designed like a carnivore. It's not even designed like an omnivore. It's designed like a frugivore, like primates. We are most similar to primates, which means our design is to eat a fruit-based diet. We're not herbivores, we're not carnivores. We don't eat like horses or rabbits or lions. We're humans. So we need to stop comparing the way that we eat to other animals, because I don't think we're going to actually find our true biological diet by comparing ourselves to animals. I think we are an extension of animals, maybe some sort of hybrid of animals, but the way we are designed is most similar. If we want to compare, it is most similar to primates, which are frugivores. They are fruit-based. And yes, they do occasionally have meats in their diet, but it is not a main primary source of their nutrients. Fruits, leaves, nuts, berries, all of that is. And some of the people who have done best on Naked and Afraid are the ones who focused on foraging and the connection with the earth, the ones who had the knowledge of herbal wisdom and wild foraging. They are the most connected with the earth around them, with the sun, with the sky, with the ground. They have an energy that is in tune with nature rather than fighting to survive in nature. And that is the big difference. We are not in a fight to survive against nature. We need to come back in tune with the energies and vibrations and sentience of nature, because we are one with it, rather than being a fight against it. So I just want to kind of share that tidbit because it's been on my mind. And I feel like there's this constant fight of what the right diet is and who's got the best diet, and it's kind of this competition of ego and who's got it right and who's doing it the best. And I come from personal trainer world. I'm a nutritionist now, regenerative nutrition, intuitive nutrition. So if you want to work with me and learn more, please contact me. I would love to support you. I do fruit-based herbal support for regenerative healing of the body, to heal the body from within, cleansing, supporting the organs, and regenerating. So have a wonderful Thursday.